Well guys, thought you might like to check this out. I'm moving the blinkers on the Rebel. If you remember in the other video I did have those Arc X's up here underneath the forks, but I actually moved them to this side in a side mount there, so it's like real low profile and actually kind of hidden, but still gets that forward visibility, and they're so bright you can definitely see them in the daytime. So the just kind of a new spot, something kind of different for them. Cleans up the front even more, but just moved them to the side there and mounted them on a spot that had the radiator. So if you see kind of the setup I got going on here, you can see how it's mounted onto that bolt off the radiator with the same kind of bracket I used for the back one. So it just mounted up really well, but it looks really good, and just made a longer wire that actually runs up. There's a wire loom already here, runs up through and then to the headlight bucket, but just something a little different. Thought I'd switch it up and take a quick vid for you guys so you can see it, but just real low profile. Like, I decided not to hook up the running lights with them, so I mean when they're not on, it's almost like you can't even tell. They're just real low profile, just kind of simplistic, which is what I was going for. But just something different with the Rebel I wanted to show you guys, so you might like to check that out. Since I'm always kind of doing new little things to it and you guys seem to like it, so I'll show you how I put the brackets together inside, and then we'll go ahead and just put the last one on. Just so you guys can see how I got it hooked up. Just another one of those headlight extenders that I got off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Mounted to the X-Arc with a Teflon locker nut behind it, and then I put a vacuum hose clamp on. Also soldered on, obviously, extra wire to run up to the headlight, and then shrink wrapped all that. And then this will wire into the stock connector, so we can just plug it right in. So we'll go ahead and solder that last connector on, and then go ahead and put this one on, the last one on the other side, and I'll show you guys kind of how I mount it. It's pretty straightforward. And just so you guys can see how this is going to go on here, basically we're just taking off this bottom radiator bolt, and then the blinker just has its mount here. It just slips in between the plastic that's already there. You can see we just position this down, and then we can just run our wire up, but just real low key. Those arms fit perfectly, and it just mounts right already in a position that's already there, so it just works out really well. And then we can just bundle it up with some existing cabling ties, run it right up with stock wires. So there you go, all installed. As you can see, it really cleans the front of the bike up. Just no blinkers or anything up there. Just real low key, and it cleans everything up really well. So I really like how it turns out, guys. Again, this X-Arcs from Hightechspeed. I didn't hook up the running lights just so when they're not on, it's just no lights and just real low key looking. But I think that's kind of the look we're going for, and I think I do like it even better than how I had originally had it set up. So yeah, I think that looks pretty sick. So if you guys got any ideas or want to try it yourself, links to everything will be in below. But yeah, it just turned out pretty slick, guys. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. There's always going to be more Rebel vids, but I hope it gives you guys some ideas on what you want to do with yours. And I'll see you guys in the next one.